Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're looking at some bridezillas that are just too much. Too much. This is the line, and this is you. Maybe over here. Model claims she got booted from friend's wedding because she looked too good. Is there more to life than being really ridiculously good looking? A TikToker named Elena claims a woman invited her to a wedding and even picked out a dress, but then disinvited her because she looked too good. The German model has around 134,000 followers on Instagram, and her recent viral TikTok has been viewed over 7 million times, has tens of thousands of comments. Let's see this video. My close friend uninvited me to her wedding because she thought I looked too good in the dress she chose for me. I mean, you do look pretty darn amazing, don't ya? She's the one who chose the dress, so she could have just asked you to change your dress instead of rudely uninviting you. Yeah, that's what I don't get. Like, this is the thing. I can understand not wanting someone to outshine you at your wedding. I get it, but just put her in a different dress. Like, why do you have to uninvite her? How does that make sense? Oh, I'm uninviting you because you're too pretty. I don't want you there. Like, are you serious? She said, that's not what happened. I never refused anything. She told me she didn't want me to wear it last minute. I couldn't even find a different dress. All right, so the friend obviously just said that she had to wear a different dress, and then she couldn't find another dress, so that's why she didn't go to the wedding. But also, I would feel weird about going to a wedding like that also, I think. Like, yeah, I just sort of feel like maybe you guys aren't meant to be friends, and that's okay. And this right here is your reminder to subscribe. Subscribe. If you're not going to subscribe for me, subscribe for my double chin. It's more like a triple chin today. Bride asks friend to make her a custom wedding dress for the cost of materials. So, I have a degree in fashion, which some people think means I can be their personal seamstress. I'm used to this problem and I don't mind helping people out, but I never work for free. Because it takes you hours. My pregnant friend recently reached out to me and asked me if I could make her wedding dress and sent me pictures of the idea she had in mind. It isn't exactly a simple dress, but also not the most complex I've ever done. So I told her I could for sure do it and it would cost 600 pounds. She was shocked at this and told me she thought I'd do it for free and she would just pay for the materials. Why would you think that? Why? Also, 600 pounds is nothing for a wedding dress. Do you know how much wedding dresses cost? Like tens of thousands of dollars. More if you want to go couture. I pointed out how many hours this would take me to do and all the hand embroidery needed, and then I explained I was doing this for a quarter of the price I'd charge for other people because she's my friend. At this point, she started to get very upset, telling me I have no idea how much stress she's under with the wedding, and she's pregnant, and how money's tight, and how this should be my wedding gift to her, and how great it would look in my portfolio. I don't think I'm being unreasonable to want some money for this, but other friends are telling me it's horrible how I'm wanting to charge her for this, and it's not like I'm a high-end bridal shop. Am I being unreasonable? No. How about no? Okay, yeah, this bride is totally gaslighting her too. Not the a-hole, you're not being unreasonable at all. It takes time to do the work and you already lowered the price. I don't like how they tried to use their pregnancy to get you to do it for free. Not the a-hole, looks great in portfolio, isn't going to pay the bills. Do it for the exposure. Be great for your portfolio. Reads like an influencer trying to get something for free because likes. She's being ridiculous. She could still pay you for your time. The dress could still go into your portfolio, but you wouldn't be out hours upon hours of unpaid work. Yeah, that's a lot to ask for a wedding gift. Like everybody else can just go to the registry and buy something off of Amazon, but this friend in particular has to do like many hours of work for no money. I don't get how that's fair. Why is it always, but I thought we were friends? Yeah, I thought we were friends. Like I thought friends thought, you know, your work was worth some money. It goes both ways, you know. If she wants a fancy dress for the cost, send her a link to a good sewing machine on Amazon and some YouTube tutorials. Otherwise, she needs to pay up, not the a-hole. But I think y'all know exactly how I feel about this. You know? Unless someone offers to do something for free, you should never expect them to do it for free. Ever. Because it takes them hours. Bride demands people write a 500-word application essay to attend her wedding. What's so great about your wedding? If I have to write an application essay to go to a wedding, I would expect that wedding to have free booze, free drinks, and possibly a dancing elephant, and maybe some tigers and bears, and pin the tail on the donkey. Redditor Floto Mofo's sister, who's really taking the whole Bridezilla thing to new heights. Her sister's getting married next February. It's a destination wedding, which means air travel and hotels. Because there's a pandemic, the venue's asking the couple cut down on guests, which has led to the issue between them. She's sending out re-invites that ask everyone to RSVP again, but in order to figure out who to invite and who to cut, she's asking all confirmed guests to submit 2 250-word essays to 2 questions. What the hell is this? What the actual The gist is that they'll use these essays to choose who can come and who can't based on people's enthusiasm. No one is enthusiastic about having to write an essay to go to your wedding. 0 enthusiasm was found. People who don't write the essays at all will be automatically disqualified. I just feel really insulted by all of this. The questions aren't even pandemic related. It's broad topics like, why do you still want to celebrate the day with us? And what will attending our wedding mean to you specifically? So she's blatantly looking for people to kiss, tell her why they really want to go. The OP said that she told her sister she won't be writing 500 words on why she needs to attend the wedding, spend money on the trip, and get her a gift. Yeah, you know, like, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I feel like that's a bit much. But what do I know? I'm pretty unreasonable, so. This has really rubbed her and my parents the wrong way. She said that to keep things fair, if I don't fill out the RSVP correctly, I won't be saved a spot. I said, fine with me. Then my parents said if I don't show up, I'm going to be in trouble with all our relatives, so just write the essays. Am I the a-hole if I stay stubborn on this? I'm already annoyed at the thought of spending thousands and coming home to quarantine. Oh yeah, there's that. All right, fair, yeah. But I will not belt out 500 words on how this is totally my choice. So not only does she have to write 2 250-word essays, buy a gift, travel, pay for the hotel, the expenses. But when you come home, you have to be in like house arrest jail. I've done it before. It's awful. It's like hell. Let's see what Reddit has decided. Not the a-hole, I would definitely send in 2 essays. The first would say, Mom and Dad said I have to come or I'm in big trouble, over and over again until you hit 250 words. The second, it says, I'm your sibling. I'm your sibling and I'll be the only one who will attend because you're making people write application essays. I don't have anything to add except, does she know how much of a pain in the butt it is to read multiple essays on the same topic? The former professor's assistant in me is seriously triggered. Not the a-hole at all. Your sister and your parents are also the a-hole for catering to her ridiculousness. Better answer than I was gonna give. I was gonna say, if it's so important to her parents, tell them to write the essays and pay for the trip. Then if OP doesn't get chosen, it's the parents' fault. Seriously though, having guests compete for attendance is messed up. That's exactly what's happening here. The only time I've had to write like an application essay was to get into like university or like a program, like a theater program or whatever. But that's because that's normal for that sort of thing. I feel like this is a bit over the top, no? Just a bit? I think this is one of the most idiotic Bridezilla performances I've seen on this sub, and I've seen a lot. I'm sure exactly 0 people outside of the ones OP's parents blackmail into coming will actually RSVP, let alone write a 250-word essay. Since when do people treat their weddings like these, like, I get that they're like once in a lifetime events, hopefully. Maybe not for this bride. But like, why are you treating your wedding like it's this like amazing event that everyone should be grateful to attend? They are grateful, but like not enough to like compete to get into it. Like it's supposed to be fun, isn't it? Sounds like a chore to me. Bride-to-be gets dragged by her own sister for insane list of bridal party demands. Recently, a Reddit user, Just No Family, shared text messages she received from her sister. She wrote, my sister is getting engaged and is having her potential bridal party. A bridal party? Can't talk today, guys. Ha 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 ha. Tip of the tongue, teeth, and the lips. Let's try this again. My sister's getting engaged and is having her potential bridal party. Battle it out so she has one less thing to worry about before the engagement. To secure their spot in the bridal party, her friends had to promise to do a lot. First, they have to host a party for the soon-to-be husband and wife. They also have to provide a gift for the bride and groom that exceeds $500. On top of the wedding, they also need to provide a day of gift for the bride and groom that costs more than $100. They have to be available to attend every wedding event that they are invited to. And to top it all off, they have to sign a contract that legally binds them to the conditions in place. Again, why do people treat their weddings like it's this like incredible event that we should all be grateful to be invited to? Be grateful, Anya. You're my like third best friend, but if you buy me another gift, I'll let you come to my wedding. It sounds so like juvenile and like immature, doesn't it? Warning, rant ahead, stop sign. I'm getting married next Saturday, the 16th. All of my bridesmaids are gorgeous and honestly, I can't imagine having better looking friends. My issue is my fiance's best man. He's only 5'3". So he will look ridiculous escorting my sister down the aisle. He's homely as well. A unibrow and crooked teeth. One of those really big smiles that shows his teeth and 10 foot of gum too. I already really don't like you. I haven't even finished yet. I asked my future husband if he could be at the end of the line of men in all pictures and during the ceremony. That way he can be cropped out or avoided in photos. This is so mean. It would make him have to pick another best man. He won't do it because his friend spent $10,000 on his bachelor party weekend. I don't particularly care, and if he decides that his gift depends on his placement in the wedding, I don't think he's a good friend anyway. I'm crying and so upset that my fiance said he wouldn't move him. I'm so insanely upset, and I told him I'm calling off the wedding. I just need some support from fellow women who know how stressful it is to pull off a beautiful and aesthetically pleasing wedding day. What? I'm actually speechless. Like, I actually don't know what to say to this. This is insane. You're insane. Honestly, man, I don't think that wedding should happen, like, at all. I think this might make your fiance change his mind about marrying you. Let her call off the wedding. Someone who's that focused on looks isn't someone anyone needs in their life. I feel bad for the best man for spending that much just to have the wedding called off because she's shallow. Why does it like, that's so weird. You want to kick someone out of your wedding party for being, like, unattractive? Whatever happened to like being a good person? Isn't that supposed to be more important when choosing your wedding party? Why don't you just hire a bunch of models? I feel bad for the best man for spending that much just to have the wedding called off because she's shallow. I think the groom needs to take his buddy on vacation. When your spouse is that focused on looks, every scar you get, no matter how small, has the potential of breaking you up. Better to avoid this train wreck of a human from the outset. So yeah, what happens when you guys grow old? Like, are you just gonna divorce him if he's not hot enough for you? We all looking a little bit dusty after a little while, if you know what I'm saying. Little dusty, little cracked. It's honestly terrifying how many people are agreeing with her and supporting her decision to blackmail her fiance. The guy needs to cut ties and move on, forget about this human trash bag. Imagine being the best man and seeing this post about yourself. That somebody would go so far as to call off a wedding because they find you so repulsive that they don't want to even look at you. I mean, you're not wrong. Kind of messed up. Like, not kinda, like super friggin' messed up. I don't feel bad for you. Like, I like, to the bride, if you're watching this, I don't feel bad. I think also this post ended up being deleted because it was trolled so much. Yeah, and her account was also deleted, but it still made it onto like several websites because of how ridiculous it is. Is she being unreasonable? Let me know. But she is in a Bridezilla video, so I think that Bridezilla and unreasonable are equal. Alrighty guys, it's time to take out the trash. Figuratively and literally. Subscribe!